Hi.
Welcome to the Kitchen and Jorn show. I'm Kitchen. This is not Jorn. This is the unofficial third chair of the Kitchen and Jorn show.
My name is Brie, if you are new here.
Can you imagine this is your first video?
There's a lot of lore to catch you up on.
Yes, but we're not going to because
No.
we are gatekeepers.
Yeah, you know what? You're an adult.
Figure out the lore. This is a very special Kitchen and Jorn show because Jorn's not in the show. Instead, Brie is in the show. We want to do a 1-year update on Brie's facial feminization surgery, or FFS, as we'll refer to it here. And that's why Brie looks so pretty!
Yay!
I wanted to get her made up for this because
She's a protective mama bear. She
very-
managed to salvage all this.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Isn't it exhausting when your wife doesn't like how she looks?
Yeah.
Do you see now?
No, I'm not changing. I refuse to change. You think I'm gonna change? You are out of your league. Anyway, I think when I first started doing these videos, I didn't really feel like there was anyone who was sort of looking out for me in terms of making sure I felt my best on camera. Betty! Betty! So what happened was, 2 weeks ago,
I didn't do it.
somebody put a toy that Betty wasn't supposed to have, took it away from her, and put it in this cabinet. And so now, even though the toy has been thrown away
In front of her.
we threw it away in front of her, Betty is convinced that there's a toy in this cabinet and growls at it whenever Jen comes over. But it's
So we get to look forward to that forever.
It's been a year since my FFS. Can you believe that?
Yes, and the reason why we're doing a video to mark the 1-year anniversary of Brie's FFS is that this is typically when surgeons say that you will see the maximum results.
Your features kind of settle, you're done healing, there's no more swelling, and you kind of settle into what you're going to look like.
So, I guess my first question is, are you happy with your results?
I'm very happy with my results, you know? The thing is, the expectation can't be that FFS is gonna turn you into a different person. I want it to look like myself, but I want it to look like the version of myself that I see in my mind's eye.
Yeah, exactly.
I look like other female members of my family.
This is true. I honestly, that is kind of the goal. Just as a reminder of what Brie had done, she had her hairline pulled down. She had this part of her scalp detached and pushed back. She had her brow shaved down, her nose done, cheek filler, the space between her nose and her lip shortened, her chin shaved,
Yeah.
and then
Trach shave.
trach shave, and then some lipo.
Yes, a little lipo around the neck.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when they were explaining to me the first time, I was like, oh, so you had every bone in your face broken.
Kinda.
Yeah. You feel pretty confident with this.
I do. I feel very confident with it. I feel a lot better about, like, you know, going out into the world and, you know, just trusting that people are going to perceive me the way I want to be perceived. One thing that I realize is FFS it's not the end. I still have to, you know, do electrolysis. I have to shave every day. I have to put makeup on. You know, if I'm going to really accentuate the features, I need to, like, still put in the work.
And the person that you want to be requires that work, just to be clear.
Yes, just to be clear.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear, if you're comfortable with who you are, stop.
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 Hey, are you comfortable with who you are?
Give me that.
Get over here. I think that your surgeon did a really good job.
He did a fantastic job. If you are in the Southern California area and you have good insurance, I cannot recommend Dr. Jeffrey Jumiley enough.
You only have one spot on your face where I can tell you have an incision. And like, I only know that it's there because I'm very familiar with all the contours of your face and all of your incisions.
Yeah, you
So
are.
like, I know, yeah. I fucked those incisions. There are still some things that you want to do to your face.
There are still a couple of really little things.
And most people have to do like a revision on their face, right?
Yeah, most people have to do a revision on a lot of these surgeries. It is definitely not uncommon. I would like just a little bit of filler in my top lip. I have a good Cupid's bow that I like a lot, but just a little plumpness. Depending on how I feel after I get the lip filler, maybe some additional cheek filler, and then depending on after that, I might go back in for a little refinement of my nose.
Yeah, that's the thing that I would keep telling you. It's like, before you touch your nose again, I would absolutely see how you feel about it after you get lip filler and cheek filler.
Yeah, after I get the cheaper and less invasive procedures done.
Yeah. Before this video, I made you get an eyebrow wax.
Yes.
Because I was like, it is one of the cheapest ways to completely change your face shape.
Oh yeah. Let's kind of part the Red Sea, if you will. And yeah, no, what I worried about with brow waxing was, one, that it would hurt. it doesn't. The plucking hurts more than the waxing. They were able to keep a lot of the thickness that I like actually about my eyebrows, but just shape them and make them more feminine, kind of raise them. Even if you haven't had FFS, if you're a trans woman feeling like a little dysphoric, get your eyebrows waxed.
Yeah, if you're a
Great.
cis woman, you're feeling a little dysphoric, might I recommend an eyebrow wax?
Yeah, it just completely changes the real estate around your eyes.
They're the windows to the eye. The eyebrows are the toll booths of the lids.
You gotta pay the brow toll.
Yeah, you have to pay the brow toll if you want to get into these eye holes.
You know, I do still, some hair transplant. My hairline is so much better than it used to be.
Oh yeah, because it got pulled all the way down.
Yeah, even it out a little more. Either, with better insurance or by going to Turkey.
Here's the thing about Turkey. I don't know if y'all know this. Maybe you do. Turkey is where everyone goes to get hair transplants.
Because they are cheap and good.
Like if you know of a male celebrity who all of a sudden has a full head of hair, look at his passport, girl.
There's probably a stamp from Istanbul.
Are hair transplants not covered by your insurance? Our insurance?
Our insurance, our current insurance, no.
Oh, that sucks.
Most every other major insurance, yes.
I hate our insurance company. They are the worst. They made me choose between 2 different migraine drugs. They're like, you can't have both of them. And I was like, but I need both of them. And they were like, well, sorry. And I'm like, well, enjoy your summer home in Bridgehampton, I guess.
Bridgehampton.
I don't know. Should I think
Is that a place?
Yes, I was just trying
Oh.
to think of a place where
I've never heard of it.
it's one of the Hamptons. There's many Hamptons.
I like Nick Hampton,
You like Nick Hampton? Who's that?
the youngest brother.
Oh, the Hampton. Do you find that you're getting better at doing your own makeup?
Absolutely. I can do a quick face of makeup pretty quickly and effectively and be out the door in like 15. My eyes are a lot more open and a lot more accessible. Like, I'm not trying to hide as many features.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We're going to show some pictures of before and after here, and you're
Yes.
going to be like, whoa, 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 what? But to me, you look kind of the same. It's funny because, like, it was, at first I was like, so different. Now I'm like, what did they do to your face?
Right. Because it feels natural. It feels like me. It doesn't feel like a new person. But if you saw me from a year ago, I would look much different than I do now. But having lived with me a year, it feels right.
Okay, I'm all ready to go. This is the last time I'll be using this face. And wish me luck, everyone.
I look at photos of you from before this and I'm like, who's that?
It's a testament to what I wanted, which was very natural work, very
Yeah.
natural features. And I didn't hate my face. I just wanted it to be different. And it is.
Yeah, it is. It's very different now. Would any of your revisions be covered by insurance?
Probably depends. Whatever I have done, I'd probably have to fight about it, but
Well, yeah, I mean, that was last time too.
Yeah.
It's so odd to feel like that we're a year out from you having surgery because for a long time it felt like you were never going to get surgery.
It felt like I was never going to get surgery. I had originally scheduled with a different surgeon, and then at the last second found out that it wasn't covered properly. Like, I'm talking like 3 weeks before my surgery date.
Oh yeah, you were bereft.
I was bereft. I was
You're
like,
bereft.
it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, you're like, I'm never gonna get surgery. I'm always gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And then like what happened was you found a surgeon who got you in later that year.
Yeah, later that year. His office,
So-
amazing at working with insurance.
So responsive. They were so responsive to me because I was emailing them all weekend being like, Brie's bleeding out of her ear. Help! And they were like, girl,
That's normal, stupid.
normal. Don't worry, we all do that. Hail Satan! I think that that's like what like conservatives think. They're just like, wow. And then there was a blood sacrifice.
Yeah.
And everyone fucked. And I'm like,
Yeah, blood orgy. I mean, that was unrelated to the process of FFS.
the blood orgy was complimentary, actually.
Yeah, that was actually not covered by insurance,
No.
but it was done pro bono,
Yeah. It was
which
not
means
hard.
for the boners. Afterwards, I still had to kind of fight the insurance a little bit because I've started healing, I'm feeling better, I'm back at work. I go down to the mail, I get a letter. Oh, hey, this is from the insurance company. It's probably fine. Open, unfurl. Hey, you owe us $170,000. And I was like, no, sir, I do not. And again, the office was really great at dealing with them. I was able to get that appealed and, ended up not really owing anything out of pocket.
Honestly, fighting with insurance companies to get your FFS covered, I feel like it was so consuming. And now that like we're so removed from it, it was just like, oh, what's that thing that happened in the past?
Yeah, altogether, we're talking about like about $500,000 of surgery between my body and my face.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I thought between body and face, like it retailed for like closer to $1 million.
Retail, actually, yeah. So this is what $1 million gets you, America.
that's the thing that I sort of like drag out to people whenever they're like, I don't know about puberty blockers. It's just like, would you like to pay, I can't stress this enough, like dollars for puberty blockers, pennies for puberty blockers?
Yeah, nothing.
Or would you like to spend $1 million of some insurance company's money in your 30s? And trust me, they're not gonna give it away on the first try.
No.
You're gonna have to hunt for it.
Yeah,
Fucking the most dangerous game style. I think if you'd gone to the original Doctor, you would have looked a little bit more yassified. You would have looked a little bit more like foxy face.
It would have been a lot less subtle.
Which, like, some people don't want
Some
the
people don't
subtle
want
look.
it.
Some people don't want it, but you were not one of those people.
No.
You're happy with this.
I'm very happy with this.
The big purchases for your body are basically complete.
Basically complete.
Are there any other major surgeries
On the horizon?
on the horizon?
I don't think there are any other major surgeries on the horizon now. Mostly because, and you know, like now, and let's get personal. I don't have a lot of bottom dysphoria. That's not something that bothers me nearly as much as my face and my body did.
I'm not gonna lie, when I asked that question, I was thinking about your voice. I wasn't even thinking about your penis. Because I was thinking, like, oh, that's the only one left, right? That's the only one you could do. My brain didn't even factor that.
Factor in bottom surgery? No.
I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, I don't have a lot of bottom dysphoria. That's not a surgery that I really feel like I need. And that's different for everyone. For some people, that's the most important surgery. And I hope they get it. And I hope that it's done well and they, you know, there should be no barriers to any of these.
Yeah.
I could potentially, as I start doing more vocal training where I get vocal cord tightening surgery, just to naturally get my voice up there, but I want to do a lot more training before it gets to that point because I've heard of a lot of girls, they'll do that and then there's just a raspiness they can't get rid of. If any of you out there are thinking about gender affirming surgery, if that's an option for any of you, and you know, I just want you to know that like it's tough, but you're gonna be so happy that you've done it.
Yeah. Do you feel really happy?
I feel so happy. I feel so happy. I feel so much more like myself.
That's what we wanted. That's the whole point. You are just, honestly, a much more pleasant person to be around. I mean, like, imagine a person is walking around and, like, they have a giant shark bite in their back. And it's like they have to continue living their lives, but a giant shark has chewed out a part of their back. It's like, yeah, they would be a little fucking grumpy. Do you think?
There have been some hard parts of the year, but, you know, all told, this has been one of the best years for me psychologically.
Yeah.
In my life. And I hope that everyone out there who's trying to get these surgeries gets them and gets them for $0 and is so happy with them. And
I agree.
I love you and I support you.
Thank you so much, Brie, for sharing and being here with us today.
Thanks, Brie. I appreciate it. Everyone say thank you to Brie.
Say thank you, Brie.
Say thank you, Brie. Every comment's gonna be thank you, Brie. Anyway, this is the Kitchen and Jorn Show. We release videos every noon on Friday, whether you like it or not.
Some of you don't.
We do read those comments, but you better like Phoenix to Brie. Yeah, anyway, we'll see you next week.
Bye, love you.
Bye.